Can I finally record any BS happening with sirens outside my house? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode of Mr. Lucas, WWE Smackdown, April 4, 2025 review. Should be April 5th, 2025, oh my god. The context about that stands as this. All of a sudden, right before I start recording this very podcast, there was these damn sirens, and it was big time like war zone outside my house. But granted, it was not actually outside my house, it was all going down my street. Like, oh my god, man. I'm like, kid you not, I started recording this, but before I started recording, I deleted the recording, obviously. Because it was freaking like cannons and cannons and cannons of freaking sirens. I don't know what they were. I don't know if they were police or ambulances or fire trucks. I don't freaking know. I think one certainly sounded like a fire truck, but damn. It was freaking insane. It was freaking insane amount of freaking sirens are freaking blazing down my street. Unbelievable. Like, damn. I know there's obviously uncertain circumstances in this world, sadly. But still, like, dude, I'm recording for once, and, like, these damn sirens come cannon down my street and blazing down my street, to say the absolute least. Just a little hard to share with this before today's podcast. What's going on, everybody? I'm a freaking lunatic. I'm a freaking lunatic, I know, man, but dude, what do you want me to say? I wanted to start recording. All of a sudden, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Sirens start hit record on this very podcast. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I think they're gone now. At least I hate also knock on wood. Oh, big time knock there, too. Oh, my God. Alright, let's go. Your Smackdown review starting now. Smackdown last night. It was a solid show. Solid show. It wasn't for Charlotte Flair. Oh my god. Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. Before I get into the podcast, I gotta say that. Oh my god. This might be one of the worst feuds I've ever seen. It might be the worst feud I've ever seen. I don't even freaking know. This is one of the worst freaking feuds of all time. I don't even want to even call it a freaking feud. What are they feuding over besides Women's Championship? Nothing. There's no story. There's no nothing. There's nothing about this that's intriguing. Oh my god, man. This feud freaking sucks. And my gosh, just Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. I love Tiffany time. I love Tiffany Stratton. She was less sensitive last night than Charlotte Flair. Oh my god, bro. My ears were bleeding during that segment. I kid you not, man. Oh my god, my ears are freaking bleeding. I'm not joking. That freaking feud, oh my god, bro. It is freaking awful. It is awful. And there's the Tiffany Stratton comment about, like, getting, like, 0 for 3 and Charlotte Flair being divorced, obviously. I'm on Andrade, I forgot other two fiancés/husbands where I forgot them, honestly. I don't know if it's someone in wrestling where it doesn't even matter, honestly. I don't only draw it, so I remember. But, dude, man, I don't love Vic Kaiser's comments involved. Like, oh my lord, bro. It's bad. It is freaking bad, to say the least, between those two women. But CM Punk, he was the bright spot of the show, big time. He starts the show, and Paul Heyman interrupted, and Punk says he will reveal the favor from Survivor Series. It'll take place later tonight during the show. Obviously. We're also discussing Rey Fenix. He defeats Nathan Frazer in his first ever match in WWE. I thought his presentation looked just like Penta's. Brilliant, dude. I absolutely love Penta's presentation, and I also love Rey Fenix's presentation as well. One's dominating on Raw, and one's dominating on SmackDown. There'll be a collision course between these two, ultimately get into a tag team, to say the least. It's going to be interesting, to say the least, as well. But I like the fact they're starting a singles division right now like that for big time for those two men. Ross and LA Knight defeating Tama Tonga. The Charlotte Flair debacle of a segment with Tiffany Stratton. Oh my god, bro. I'm just so crazy with that freaking segment. I'm going to discuss it right here. I'm going to try to discuss my whole sentence in the notes here. Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton had an interview with Wade Barrett in the ring, and Tiffany Stratton took a shot at Charlotte Flair's recent divorce and call him, and I quote, 0 and 3. Yikes, bro. Yikes. Also, some more Machine Guns, Alex Shea and Chris Sabin defeat Giant Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY. earn a shot at the WWE Street Profits and the WWE Tag Team Championships, so sometime in the future. So I flip over my damn notes here, to say the least. Freaking paper notes, you know me. I like to do paper notes. I'm weird, I know. But let's go back to this. Alright, so Naomi defeats B-Fab, and after the match, Jade Cargill attacks Naomi. Actually, during the match, during Naomi's entranceway, Jade was attacking Naomi. But Cargill versus Naomi is not official for WrestleMania. And the best feud in the women's division, not even close. In women's wrestling. Maybe in the women's wrestling in general. I don't know if maybe AEW is doing want to see maybe Mercedes is doing. I don't think of that. It's just gonna start with her and Athena, to say the least. Because Naomi and Jade Cargill is a match being official for WrestleMania 41. Absolutely freaking love that both women on WrestleMania, especially Naomi. Been busting her ass all freaking year, and he's getting a shot with singles capacity at WrestleMania. Absolutely love that for her big time. We love Trinity Fatu in this podcast. Also, Jacob Fatu defeats Braun Strowman in the Last Man Stand match, and will face LA Knight for a WWE United States Championship at WrestleMania 41. Also, in the main event, saw CM Punk reveals the favor is that Paul Heyman will be in the Punk's corner at WrestleMania 41 instead of Roman Reigns in the night one main event of WrestleMania, with Seth Rollins as a tribute to triple threat between Punk, Reigns, and Rollins. And Punk reveals. And Punk gives Reigns as GTS to end the shot. Freaking box of a freaking public corner. You can believe that? So let's go on today's podcast and almost look at strategy. Maybe as always, today's this week's SmackDown review for April 4, 2025 show. Starting with CM Punk. He starts the show, and Paul Heyman interrupted Punk. And Punk reveals that he'll get the favor from Survivor Series War Games later on in the night. This is a very fun segment. So I'll agree with A- to start the show. Very freaking fun, bro. Very fun seeing Paul Heyman and CM Punk. It's just so weird seeing those two back together. At least right now, I don't know about this partly at all. We really find out WrestleMania. I feel like it'd be a lot of implications for WrestleMania when that match happens between Reigns, Punk, and Rollins in main event night one. That's gonna be very big time. Do we see CM Punk and Paul Heyman heel turn? Shall wait and find out, man. That's me freaking insane. Well, I'm going to get into the maybe favorite later on. I might probably spoil already right now, but still. This is a very fun start to the show. And CM Punk in his home backyard in Chicago, Illinois. He's from Chicago, obviously. And he was also in Chicago, Illinois. That took place last night and from Friday Night Smackdown. Very fun start to the segment. Start to the show. Get A over grade at A-. Great start, if you ask me. We're on to Rey Fenix, and it's been phenomenal entrance here. Absolutely love Rey Fenix's entrance on SmackDown last night. He defeats Nathan Frazer. The match started off slow to use two men, honestly. But man, it did pick up towards the middle to the end of the match. This is a great first opponent for Rey Fenix and WWE, being one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions in Fraxium. The best tag team of professional wrestling is Fraxium. Nathan Frazer in action. Best tag team of professional wrestling. I stand by that. Those two guys not at the top of the PWI list, or top 150 or whatever the hell their lists are for perspective. Number one on that list, I'm very disappointed, man. This best tag team of professional wrestling is Nathan Frazer in Axiom for Axiom. The tag team champions from NXT for a reason. This is a great first opponent for Rey Fenix, though. I know it's a champion ticket now, but still. It's NXT, and maybe Frazer got some exposure on the main roster, too. He really did. Rey Fenix is obviously can get the win here. He's not going to lose his first match in W. Let's be real. He ain't going to. He probably build up like Penta. I mean, a little bit of undefeated a little bit. Then also take his first sub and sooner rather than later, probably for sure. This is a very fun start to the show. This is a very fun match to start the show. First match, obviously, starting the show. Not the first thing you discuss on the show. We get the point. This is a very fun match. B+ is your grade. After the match, Rey Fenix had an interview, I believe, with Wade Barrett. And he actually put a pretty good promo. Spoke a lot of good English, and actually liked that big time for Rey Fenix. Speaking very good English in his first promo. And WWE World Wrestling Entertainment for sure. So shout out to Rey Fenix. It was a very good fun match. Last night, also from promo of last night SmackDown for sure. B+ is your grade. Moving on to LA Knight, the reigning defending WWE United States Champion. He feeds one half of one member of the Bloodline, Tama Tonga. This is meh. Kind of meh to say. So I was expecting a little bit better from matching these two guys. I'll give a C+. C plus, you're great. I mean, people are giving the B minuses, the B ranges. I just go to B, C plus, honestly. I like all two of these guys, LA Knight and Tama Tonga, especially Tama Tonga. He always does that crap, man. This is hilarious the way he does it. I had to make that joke. I'm sorry, bro. This is an okay match. Give it a C plus, though. Not really memorable what happened in this match. So, the first time LA Knight be seen, I mean, it was the only time he saw him, but it was no implications for his championship. WrestleMania going later on tonight. And then it's in the show, obviously. C plus is great between LA Knight and Tama Tonga. Going on to the Charlotte Flair. And in a segment, my ears might be still bleeding after the last night. Charlotte Flair, the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner, sadly. You know, I like Charlotte. I got to appreciate her a little bit over the last couple of years. Now it's starting to go week by week and worse when it comes to going back. It's not liking Charlotte Flair. Wanna know why? Because this segment between her and Tiffany Stratton, the Tiffany Stratton feud in general, is freaking awful. Awful, awful, awful television. Now I might be being generous. I don't mean to be such an asshole towards Charlotte Flair. I don't mean to. I'm not being an asshole. It's a wrestling freaking opinion podcast, people. But this segment is Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton had a an interview with Wade Barrett in the ring, and Tiffany Stratton took a shot at Charlotte Flair's recent divorce with Andrade. Big fat D. Should be lower, I know. D minus, even an F range, I know. Trust me, I might be generous with that grade big time. Oh my god, my ears might be still bleeding after this damn segment. It was bad. It was freaking bad. Like, what are we doing here? It's one of the worst feuds I have ever seen. And this is a WrestleMania title match for the women. Like, dude, what the flying hell are we doing here? This is awful. The drizzling shits of all awfulness. What is this? It's like Charlotte does not care. This is why I didn't like Charlotte to begin with. She acted like she just didn't care. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, dude? This is freaking awful. And Tiffany Stratton needs to retain at WrestleMania. I mean, questions? Didn't think so. Like, dude, what are we doing? Tiffany Stratton deserves a lot better than this. Deserves a lot better as women's champion going to WrestleMania with Charlotte Flair like this. Like, dude, what are we freaking doing here? This is freaking awful. Big fat D is your grade. By far the worst thing on the show. Not that the show is great on paper. This is, those are drizzling crap this segment was. D is your freaking grade. Tiffany Stratton needs to 100,000% to retain that WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania 41. And move on after this. Maybe get Naomi being the one to dethrone Tiffany Stratton for Women's Championship after WrestleMania. That's what should be happening. You know what? Give her the Money in the Bank contract too. Moving on though. We'll get to Naomi in a minute. We're on Motor City Machine Guns. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. They defeat Giant Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa DIY. Turn a shot to Street Profits in the WWE Tag Team Championships. Pretty good match here, so I gave it all over a B. Not a bad match whatsoever. Those are the best tag teams in all professional wrestling. Is DIY, Giant Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, Motor City Machine Guns. I mean, if you have a bad match, and that's a very bad thing of the booker, the producer, to say the least. I like the fact that the Motor City Machine Gun's going to shut tag team titles. Probably going to lose against the Street Profits. I'll just take these at WrestleMania. You know, I'll probably put WrestleMania. If not on SmackDown before WrestleMania, something like that in general. B is your grade, though. Moving on to Naomi. The other side, the women's side of the WrestleMania build. Naomi. One of the bright spots in all professional wrestling, but on the female side of things. Probably the only bright spots in women's division, WWE. Probably the only one, but you get the point. Naomi defeats B-Fab, not for the match. Jade Cargill, actually during the match, we started the answer this way. Jade Cargill attacked Naomi. And attacks Naomi after the match as well. And Cargill versus Naomi is now official for WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. I didn't care for the match whatsoever, seeing Naomi and B-Fab, because I'm not a big fan of B-Fab, honestly. Does she have some sort of potential? Sure, but not like a way of potential. She should be Naomi right now. Just to potentially get the point, though. This is only give a C+. Only because I love the fact that Naomi and Jade Cargill is the match at WrestleMania. It's by far the best feud involving the females going to WrestleMania season. Is not even freaking close. Not even freaking close. Would it be the best match coming to WrestleMania? I don't think so. But you never know. Naomi can lead Jade Cargill to a pretty fun match, though. Can be a pretty fun match. I think it's be an underrated match at WrestleMania. And it's also got a good story around it, too. To say at least, because this story's been built since freaking last year going to Survivor Series. Come on, dude. This is freaking great television. And then I love this. No championship involved the women. Wow, what a crazy concept, Triple H. Maybe you should do it on the Monday Night Raw side of the bracket and have Bayley and Roxanne Perez. But no, we got Roxanne Perez in NXT and Bayley team with Lyra Valkyria. First of all, she's facing Lyra Valkyria on Monday for Raw for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And on SmackDown, they announced a freaking gauntlet match so you can knock them contenders. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Like, why, dude? Why you have Bayley and Lyra Valkyria in a tag team? When they're literally facing each other for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. What are we doing, Triple H? What are we doing? I don't like that whatsoever. And a gauntlet match for women's tag team titles, number one contenders match, is lazy freaking booking, dude. That's what I think. Why do we need the women's tag team championships? What's the point of them? I don't get it, bro. I really don't. And Liv Morgan should be a singles match at WrestleMania. You know what? Why have been against? It's Alexa Bliss, who's not even being seen on television recently. That's a freaking crime, Triple H. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? It's insane. It's insane what we're doing to Women's Division in WrestleMania. But at least Naomi and Jade Cargill is a bright spot going to WrestleMania. At least I'll give them that for sure. I didn't care for the match whatsoever. At least this beatdown after the match and the fight after the match. And match is official at WrestleMania between Naomi and Jade at WrestleMania 4. That's it's no grade of a C+. But very fun C+, so if you think about it. Moving on to the Last Man Stand match. Jacob Fatu defeats Braun Strowman, like I said, in a Last Man Stand match. And will face LA Knight for a WWE United States Championship at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. People have this big time match. This was such a great Last Man Stand match. It was not bad per se. I think we can do a lot better. But it was not bad whatsoever. Do you care? I mean, I like Last Man Stand matches, but not these two. I know it kind of fits the bill because Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman are big dudes. At least I understand from that capacity. But why the hell is that before number one contendership for a United States Championship? And why are we doing Jacob Fatu and LA Knight WrestleMania for a United States Championship? Why? Because what? We have LA Knight beat Jacob Fatu, and obviously Jacob Fatu gets a pinfall L. Probably because of Solo Sikoa. Costing the match. Like, dude, why? Why are we freaking doing that? You could have done Jacob and Solo at WrestleMania. But no, we had Jacob Fatu in a title match. When you had Jacob Fatu in a title match against LA Knight for United States Championship, which would come in LA Knight and Carmelo Hayes. I hope the guy Jacob Fatu is not dethroned LA Knight for United States Championship. It's going to be freaking stupid if you ask me. That'd be freaking stupid. B- is your grade. Not that I hate Jacob Fatu. I love Jacob Fatu. That dude is freaking a badass of all badasses. But do we need to be a singles title right now? No, we don't. Like, dude, the minimum he used to have a singles title when you feud was for Roman Reigns. After the Roman Reigns feud. B- is your grade, though. Solid Last Man Stand match. You can do a lot better, though. In all honesty. B- is your grade. And on to your main event segment. CM Punk Reveals his favorite and is that Paul Heyman will be in Punk's corner at WrestleMania 41 against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins instead of Reigns is corner in the night. One main event of WrestleMania with Seth Rollins as well. And Punk gives Reigns a GTS to end the show. Absolutely love this decision. I love this decision giving CM Punk being Paul Heyman's manager for the night. And do we see CM Punk and Paul Heyman go heel at WrestleMania? Should be interesting. Should be interesting for sure, dude. Do we see it at the end of night one WrestleMania, CM Punk and Paul Heyman stand over Roman Reigns' dead body? Well, not dead. I'm probably taken out of context. I'm not dead body, but it's just like he's like being down by you. That was freaking bad on my part. I apologize for that statement big time. I don't know why I said dead body, dude. Now I feel freaking dumb now. His broken down body after CM Punk and Paul Heyman screw him out of the WrestleMania 1 victory with Seth Rollins. I mean, it's Seth Rollins the one that turns heel. It rises himself in Roman with Paul Heyman. I don't know. Should be a really big swerve if you ask me to say, see Seth Rollins turn heel with Paul Heyman. That'll be kind of a big time swerve if you ask me. But Paul Heyman goes out not just Punk or Reigns. He goes with freaking Rollins. Should be interesting, dude. Should be interesting, man, for sure. As was great. It's no longer even A to end the show. As the overall show for Friday Night Smackdown, April 4th, 2025. This show is no longer a B-. Not going to do your overall show stands yet because you guys got Wrestle Dynasty. This is to go over. Pay-per-view starts tomorrow, 8 p.m. in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, live on Amazon Prime Video and also all pay-per-view platforms in general. So wait for that kind of Monday review, special theme Monday review. Not Monday Night Raw, actually another Monday review. But not your Monday Night Raw review. It'll be actually your AEW Dynasty 2025, Wrestle Dynasty for 2025 review. So thank y'all for watching. Anonymous Lucas to be Friday Night Smackdown, I almost said freaking March, dude. Let's try it again. Thank y'all for watching Anonymous Lucas, Friday Night Smackdown, April 4th, 2025 review. It's going to be April 6th, 2025. Catch y'all tomorrow. Maybe it'll be up a YouTube video today at some point. Can't bank on that. Knock on wood. Another freaking knock, man. I love doing those knocks. You know how much I love doing those knocks on my damn desk. Thank y'all for watching this podcast. And I keep catch all of you tonight. Maybe at some point, it's a YouTube video on Saturday night. If not, I'll just catch y'all tomorrow. So tomorrow, at the No Limits Lucas podcast, episode number 1. It will be returning. I got to finish off my notes and everything. We get ready to start the podcast. Maybe record this. Maybe and the end of the day and everything. Maybe we're going towards the end, beginning of the next day. So until tomorrow or until today, maybe for more content, Anonymous Lucas YouTube channel side things. Peace, love, I'm out. Take care, love you all big time to say the least.